you know.
Mm.
We live.
Make scars, not people that die.
Exactly.
We leave it?
We leave A just in time for the comment about scars.
Collecting your jar of hearts.
Yeah.
Jokes on you, Rook is already sad.
It's okay, I'll keep adding to his sadness.
It's exponential growth of sadness.
Mm.
You just have to have a lich show up and cast Power Word Depression.
Oh my god, that would be
That's
the
my job
most
with the DM.
terrifying spell ever. I love it.
Do it to myself.
Listen, I want to get rid of these adventures, so I came up with a new spell. I'm gonna give them depression so they can't even think about coming towards me. Haha.
One day you're just gonna see Rook. You're just gonna see Rook just
no damage.
You're just gonna see Rook locked up in his room, just listening to music and looking at the ceiling.
I failed my wisdom save this morning. I don't want to deal with anything today. Come back tomorrow.
I don't feel like doing anything.
Every day you need to roll a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, you cannot do anything.
Yeah, make a save to get out of bed.
Yeah, roll a save, or you just have exhaustion for the rest of the day.
That's a save I fail daily.
Damn.
Mood.
Yeah, mood. But on that note, how's everyone doing?
This got too real.
You know what I just realized? I completely forgot to change from last night's stream, so now we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Oh, dang, okay. Let's go!
Keyblade wielders in this campaign.
I am peeking again, aren't I?
That would be
A little
interesting.
bit. I mean, are any of our characters pure of heart to be a Keyblade wielder?
I mean, you could also have dark keyblades, so Merrick surely could have a dark keyblade.
Fuck yeah.
Honestly, I would say Luna would be.
Yeah, I could see Luna wielding the keyblade.
Imagine needing a Keyblade when you could just have a gun.
And then I'd also say Kaya probably could have a keyblade.
That I would not expect that, but okay.
I mean, all the stuff that she tried to fuck.
And we have a pun.
Oh, no.
You have multiple puns.
Oh, do we? I only saw the one. Oh wait, nope. Now I see it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, joke's on you.
Okay.
Fuck you, Merrick.
And that makes 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. Ahem. An invisible woman marries an invisible man. The kids were nothing to look at either.
Ayo.
My wife dropped the basket of clothes she had just ironed. I watch it all unfold.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Did you hear about the actor who fell through the floorboards? He was going through a stage. You know, someone asked me, which hand do I write with? And I said, gosh, neither. I write with a pen. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? Well, because she had bad blood.
Wow.
Bad blood.
You should see a doctor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta find the video. Give me a moment.
While you're working on that, my son bought me a really cheap dictionary for my birthday. I couldn't find the words to thank him. And we have 2 more.
Why?
Well, more people wanted puns. You know, I asked a bookstore clerk, could I have a play by Shakespeare? And they told me, of course, sir. Which one were you looking for? William. And last, but certainly not least, accordion to a recent survey. Oh wait, no, that's the next chapter, excuse me. I dig, you dig, she digs, he digs, we dig, they dig. It's not a very long poem, but it's deep.
Ah, I like that one.
It hurts.
But it's deep.
It
Yeah.
hurts.
That's what she said.
Hey X, you're just in time to miss the puns. Because there were a lot of them redeemed before we got started.
I feel like he'd be happy about that.
I mean, unless someone wants to redeem another one for X specifically, but what are the chances of that happening?
No!
No.
What?
Oh, look!
What?
What?
Can't stop, won't stop.
3! No, don't leave yet, you have 3 puns!
I...
How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for the Fresh Prince.
Oh, ah.
My dear God.
My daughter asked me to stop singing I'm a Believer, and I thought she was joking, but then I saw her face.
Then I saw her face.
How much does a hipster weigh? An Instagram. Alright. But, with that, who would like to do the recap for tonight's session?
I can do it.
Okie doke. And there we are. Perfect. The floor is yours.
Okay. So last time, a couple things happened. Oh, okay. I thought I heard an echo there, but whatever. Anyway, last session we decided to start things off by taking a swing by the moon goddess's shrine, so Merrick can try to see if he can get a blessing.
Get that
Guess
ass.
what? You're going to get ass sometime. Yeah, but things went pretty well. You know, totally not terrified about what magical powers Merrick does, but you know what? We're just gonna look over that. After that, we went to the Fire King to get Alu their blessing. Alu got a nice looking trident. After that, we decided to take a nap. After we woke up, met up with King Pontus, so he gave us access to a bunch of giant seahorses and some fellow Nereids as we attacked the Marrow base, and we just completely walked through that like it was no challenge at all. There was a lot of dead bodies.
A lot.
Yep. And now we delve deeper into the trench.
Excellent recap. Enjoy your inspiration, but one last thing before you dive into the chasm. Would you like to go to the Forgotten Shrine first, or just save that till when you're done with the chasm properly?
I can hear you.
Hear you.
Okay, because I thought...
You might have been cutting in and out.
So, my internet just suddenly died for a split second, but now it's back. So there's that.
Hey.
I noticed the stream had disconnected, and I said, hey, it seems like the stream disconnected, hold on. And then I looked to the right and noticed that the symbol for my Wi-Fi was just gone. But we're good. So please continue.
Wait, you use Wi-Fi for streaming? You don't use Ethernet?
I sure don't.
What's the sandwich roll?
What?
Yes.
I mean,
Can be
like,
stopped.
it would be too cumbersome to use Ethernet because I would need to draw a cable from my desk all the way to my TV where the Wi-Fi router is. And that's just a tripping
There was a
hazard.
time that I paid for 2 ISPs because I had a failover switch, and I was paranoid.
Ooh. But
I will not lose internet.
Yeah. Okay. But in theory, we should be doing all right now. So please continue with the previous discussion.
I mean, I don't see any problem about checking out this shrine.
All right.
But I'll do whatever the party wants to do.
What if the shrine, like, collapses while we're busy dealing with other things? That's part of, like, the FOMO is what I'm afraid of, right?
I mean, if rocks fall and we all die, that'd be a funny way to end things.
That would be after
True.
all it's said and done. After the slaying of literal gods, what does an Immortal Symachia? Bunch of rocks.
That would be pretty fitting.
Bunch of rocks in the ocean. And since you all have water breathing, I mean, you'd have to be stuck there until water breathing ran out for the drowning to kick in, if the rocks didn't just kill you outright.
You know, and it's not like we still have ways to get out of it.
What? Nah.
It would be funny, though.
It would be pretty funny. What a subversion. After all of this, rocks. Maybe Sidon should have just threw some rocks at you.
Yeah.
But
My one weakness, rocks.
You can't get your rocks off if you got rocks on you.
Heyo.
it's very true.
I guess we will not rock you.
To rock your world.
Alright, so...
It's not.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Whoop. So, is everyone in agreement to go to the shrine? Into the chasm? What's the vote?
I vote for the shrine, because maybe it'll have some neat thing for us.
Let's find shiny objects.
Fine.
Yeah, fucking sure, whatever.
I think in-game, Ollie would probably be like, I crave blood. But, like, above game, definitely shrine.
Alright, so that's almost everyone voting for shrine, so let me take you all over to the shrine.
Power is definitely rubbing off on Alu.
No, it was before the power. Power just makes it... The power just makes it more heightened, maybe.
Maybe.
I didn't say that. I said Howard.
Oh, Howard.
Who's rubbing off?
Oh my.
What? Who said that?
I can still hear him.
Again, Mufasa style in the sky. Octavius.
Luna looks up to the sky. Father?
Simba.
Did you just say Simba?
He did.
Yeah.
Like King Rap?
Why?
He lives in me.
What you don't know, in the far, far future, Octavius holds Luna up just like Rafiki held Simba up in the movie.
Everything the light touches is mine.
Actually, he'd probably be like, Everything the light touches is Bahamut's.
Exactly. Hard place over there? Fuck that.
Anyway.
Anyway.
This opulent shrine is surrounded by golden statues of winged sirens. In contrast to the surrounding ruins, it appears to be in pristine condition. Standing in the entrance of the shrine, you think you can hear the faint sounds of beautiful singing coming from inside.
I see.
Do you swim in? Do you say, fuck this, I'm out?
I say investigate with my character sheet, which I totally had up already.
I believe you.
I clicked the right one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, you examine the entrance and you go a little bit closer into the shrine, not going too deep in yet to see if you hear it. With a 16, you don't really find anything like of note. Obviously, there's no tracks here at the bottom of the ocean. On a closer listen, you don't think there actually is anyone singing. Perhaps it was just your imagination.
Oh? This sounds like it might be like a spell of some sort.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Spells.
If only someone had detect magic or something.
I didn't prepare that! No!
Sadly, Carl's not here.
Can you imagine?
Imagine being able to detect magic.
Can you imagine?
I'm just
Got
gonna
my
walk in.
magic detecting goggles at home.
If only we had that lobster.
If only.
Right?
If only one of you went to the Great Hunter.
No.
Alas.
Still not worth it.
Bring out the dancing lobsters.
I swear, if the lobster boon was only to counter the specific shrine.
That would be
so fucking
hilarious.
stupid.
I want to find the person who wrote this module.
That would be hilarious if it was the case. It's like, oh, geez, you know, you could have gotten here without any issue, but didn't get the lobster. Also, I see that reference, the dancing lobsters. That is a callback and a half.
You're welcome.
But you make. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If I do an Arcana check, would that work? Because I have a suspicion it might be a spell related.
You wouldn't be able to identify a spell with Arcana. I mean, you might be able to play spells that are similar that could do something, if that's what you want to do.
I want to be able to see for a fact. Like, detect magic goes into a lot more detail.
So
I just want surface level.
Yeah, the spell detect magic
Can I
would give
guarantee
you, like, the school of magic if there was a spell cast on there. If there was a object or, like, genuine spell effect, you could use Identify to figure out exactly what it was. But with an Arcana check, I could give you spells that can do similar things, depending on your role, if you know of them.
I'm fine with that.
With a 17, there's a lot of different spells that can cause auditory effects. There's Thaumaturgy, which can boost people's voices. Minor Illusion and Major Illusion can also create sounds. There's spells like Magic Mouth that can put a message in a place. As far as you're aware, it hasn't been used for songs, but it could theoretically be used in that sense. To leave, like, a little song behind. but all of those spells aren't outwardly hostile. Like, minor and major illusion create illusions that can trick people into thinking stuff is there, but they're not harmful per se. Unless, of course, they're leading you into a trap, but unclear from here if that is a thing.
I'll tell everyone to keep their guard up.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Just in case.
Luna's right behind him.
Imagine a face palm, but with the ear.
Ear. Face ear.
Listen, we got to be very careful. Walks in is like...
So, you swim into the shrine, and it seems to be unguarded and near empty, at least in this entrance hallway. Inside of the shrine, it's lavishly decorated with marble statues, gemstone mosaics, silver ornamentation. You do notice, however, there are some merfolk skeletons scattered across the floor. And near the back wall, there appears to be some ancient treasure chests, as well as on the back wall above them appears to be a name. You can't quite read it out from here. You'd have to get a little bit closer. Perhaps the name of the city?
I don't like this.
You know what, let's... If we want to be safe, I'll send Howard the octopus a little further ahead and look through his eyes.
Alright.
If anything happens with him, well...
Alright.
You got this, man.
So Howard scoots on up. Do you want to look at the name or just have him fiddle with the treasure chests, or what is the plan here for Howard right now?
Let's look at the name first.
Alright. And you're looking through his eyes, correct?
Yep.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah.
That is... Oh, okay. OBS is reconnected. Discord is reconnected. Okay. So let me get back to trying to describe what happens. For clarification, no. 18 is not enough.
I feel like it's...
Oh boy.
You failed by 2 points.
Fuck me up.
So,
Fuck me up.
as you try to read the name, you experience terrifying visions of the city falling into the ocean. Sirens screaming and panicking as they all run and try to fly away, some not being fast enough, being dragged into the depths of the sea, drowning. And you, in spite of your ability to breathe water, begin suffocating as if drowning. And I need you to, so we can roll initiative not for combat, but every round you can re-roll your wisdom saving throw.
Ah.
And let me just, for the sake of ease, I will take you all to the Under the Sea map so you can click your tokens to properly do that.
Well. This is funny.
Oops.
Oof.
God, we are not going to get an initiative.
Well,
Just
on
get
the
it
plus
out.
side,
Just get it out tonight.
nothing is trying to fight you at this moment. At least there's that.
Wow, not 20 on my -1.
Alright, so what is your con modifier, Kaya? Because that's how many rounds you will be surviving the suffocation.
3.
Okay, so we have to get through 3 rounds.
I am very thick.
Merrick, you're up first. It is very clear that Kaya is suddenly drowning for some reason.
Huh. Interesting. Well, shit. I don't know what to do about that. I'll be honest.
That's fair.
That is fair.
I think I'm just gonna hold back and kind of wait to see if anything happens, because I don't want to also be drowning, and I don't have anything that can help at the moment.
All right. Alu, do you have anything you can do about the drowning?
Wow. Let me see. Trying to think of something that might work, but maybe if I give the cast Beacon of Hope, it'll help bring back the truth of the nature, which is not drowning.
Okay, let me see. Beacon of Hope.
I don't.
I'm gonna take a quick look at it. Number of creatures, the duration. Each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regains maximum number of hit points for any possible healings. Well, yep, a Wisdom saving throw is in fact the situation that Kaya needs to beat, so that would certainly be helpful.
I'll give a little prayer and hope that helps the situation.
Would you like to flavor your Beacon of Hope? For this instance.
Well, okay. So I see Kaya in trouble. So I put my hand on the shoulder and start praying my hardest. Ears are doing a weird tingly thing because I'm getting divine energy and circulating it around Kaya.
Alright. I mean, you can give it to everyone, too, because it says any number of creatures within range, and everyone is within 30 feet of you. You could just give it to Kaya if you want, but you could also give it to the others if that is your want.
And a little bit of that divine energy sprinkles around to the other people.
Okay. Now, everyone has advantage on Wisdom saving throws for approximately 1 minute. Andros.
Hey.
I don't know what to do here. Is Kaya still staring at the thing, or?
So, Kaya is, like normally when she looks through Howard's eyes, she has her eyes closed and she can't see or hear anyone, but now it looks as though while she's in that pose, she is actively drowning. Her hand is going to her throat, she's flailing around a bit.
Okay.
How's Howard looking, since he was technically looking at it as well? Is the octopus drowning?
Well, that's the funny thing. Howard can't read, being a beast.
Ah.
So he's not affected in the slightest. He's just sort of staring at it.
I guess Andros will close his eyes and make his way to Howard and grab him to make him face away from the thing.
Okay. And will that be it?
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Alright, Luna.
Luna swims over to Kaya She will slap Kaya so she can stop looking through our side.
All right, roll to hit.
Maybe not lethal.
Of course. Just an unarmed attack, so just roll. I don't think you're proficient with unarmed, so just a flat d20.
Everyone's proficient with unarmed attacks.
Oh, then never mind. Just roll an
Just
unarmed.
like whatever your strength is the damage or something.
Yeah, it's your strength modifier, I believe, is the damage.
18.
That is my armor.
All right, so then roll the damage.
1d4 plus 4.
Well, are you trained in unarmed fighting? I think it's just your strength modifier is the damage if you're not properly trained.
Then it's 4.
All right, so Kaya, you take 4 damage.
Ow.
And Luna uses her telepathy to talk to Kaya in her mind. Stop looking through the damn bird or octopus eyes.
And that will bring us to Kaya. I need you to make your wisdom save at advantage, though.
Hooray. Crit.
That's a natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
For 29, your eyes snap open, and you take a deep breath. Water breathing seems to have restored itself. You're not choking anymore. And the visions of the drowning city fade out of your mind.
Okay, so don't look at the word. The word is cursed and it makes you drown. For some reason it didn't hurt Howard, but you know what? I guess it's because he can't read. So don't look at the word.
I wasn't planning on it.
So that explains why these fish... Well,
I was gonna say a
let me
bit
reword that.
reductive. They're merp folk.
Yeah, I was gonna say these fishmen, but I'm like, no, that's the wrong word. The merfolk. Listen, I lost some oxygen to the brain. I'm suffering from brain damage right now. Leave me alone.
That is fair.
Well, that was eventful. Kind of looks at the chest. Should we even open this, or?
There are actually 12 different chests that you can look through.
You know what? Second time's the charm. I'll have Howard go to one of them and see if he can open it.
All right. We'll just say he opens the one on the far left first. And when he opens it, there appears to be silver and gold interspersed in this chest, as well as a star ruby and a star sapphire. Gems worth 1,000 gold.
Okay. I guess I'll just have him keep going down the line and opening them until something happens.
All right. He opens all of the chests without any issue, and by your estimation, there is 24,000 silver, 12,000 gold, 6 star rubies, 6 star sapphires, all of the gems worth 1,000 gold.
Can we get that in writing?
You sure can. Let's copy that, and I will put that in general.
Okay, so we have money.
You sure do. And how?
We have money again. Well, first time Luna has money.
Yeah.
I had to say, finally some cash for America over here.
I was like, imagine being poor.
Yeah, imagine needing money.
Merrick and Luna
So
just
now
sort
that
of
we're
glaring
rich,
at you.
let's go into the freaking
Now that you're flush with cash, it's time to go to the bottom of the sea.
Yep. Now that I'm weighed down with all this money, I can sink faster.
Down with the sickness.
That's this plan. That's the strategy for you.
That's how we get down the abyss quicker.
I get down with the sickness.
And now
Let's go.
All right. So I have you arranged just haphazardly like this. The plan was to hug the wall as you move down. Feel free to reposition yourselves as I bring you down into the upper reaches proper. Let's see. Let me... Nope.
I don't want to be.
Also, your light source seems to be in the back. Are you sure that's how you want it to be?
No.
I
There
will
we
be in
go.
the front.
There we go. Although, to be fair, the upper reaches still has light. So you have the sunlight until you get down for a certain bit. It's about 1,000 miles to the last plateau, which is the drop-off point into the abyss proper of the chasm, which, by the way, just a quick side note. Hey everyone, we're having a lot of fun here. But if you are making an adventure module, could you do me personally a favor and tell me what travel distance are in your module? All I know is that this pit descends several miles into the ocean. Nowhere does it say how long it takes to get from point A to B, and I had to do calculations to figure out how long it would take using the seahorses. Which I hate.
Oh.
Why would you not just put the times in there? Especially if, like, you have encounters that proc within certain time limits. How am I supposed to know if they proc or not?
So if a train is going this many miles per hour towards the...
Yeah. Well, let me put the calculations to you. So if seahorses can move at 40 feet per second, per 6 second span, and it's 1,000 foot deep to the last plateau, how long will it take for the seahorses to get from the upper reaches to the last plateau? I figured it out. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds, by the way. But it was annoying I had to do that calculation. Why wouldn't you just put it in there? I'm thankful for Curse of Strahd. I found a fucking Excel sheet that gives you the travel distance between all the locations, which makes me very, very happy.
Nice.
But I digress.
Nice, isn't
It is nice. You make your way down into the upper reaches, making sure to hug the wall as you go to avoid any sea life that might be going through there. You, of course, see the usual affair in the upper reaches. There are some fish going by, octopi, the occasional shark that doesn't seem to be paying you mind at the moment, at least. And it's actually kind of nice, you know, peaceful even. And now we will actually, let's, because chat's starting to lose some of you, let me give them vision through someone else. Oh no, wait, they are in Kaya. Right.
Draco.
I just don't have a lot of light around me.
It's true. It's 60 feet by 60 feet, and this is a massive pit.
Draco, hella random question.
Mm-hmm.
If someone were to use purify food and drink in the middle of the ocean while underwater, will it purify a region of ocean?
I'm gonna say no. The ocean is too vast for that to affect
Will it purify some of the water in the surrounding area around the caster?
I mean, you have to also put in accountability of, you're in the ocean, how fast would that be diluted with seawater again?
Yeah, Because, like, there might be a split second of the water being clean before the rest of the salt water surrounding it just mixes in and ruins any effort you take. Luna...
It's like...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, it's like, Alien, you're literally opening a water bottle underwater.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, Luna, you don't have dark vision, do you?
No.
And Kaya, you have dark vision, but only out to 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Which is the radius of your light spell anyway, so never mind. Nobody notices anything with the walls. Unless, Luna, are you, like, touching the wall of the seafloor as you move around it, just for guidance sake?
She would be.
So you do notice that right here, there appears to be a cavern that goes inwards. You could go in there, or you could just continue your journey down.
Can I check with my increased perception what's happening, even though I'll be at a disadvantage?
Well...
Luna looks down that hole.
Pure darkness. The light doesn't quite reach this angle, so you can get a good look in, so you have no idea what could be down that cavern.
I will grab the flashlight and point her down the hole.
Alright, so let me move Kaya over there. Kaya, you see that there's a tunnel that continues down this way. But at a certain distance, it just sort of falls to darkness again. So it's longer than 60 feet.
Just add an extra layer of light by just activating my gem of brightness because I still have it.
Alright, how much light does that produce again?
Let me see. 30-foot radius, 30-foot dim.
Okay,
well.
so 30 by 30, and now we have 2 light sources.
Do you think we should go down this way?
I mean, we just had to keep going down. I don't know why we would need to go into this side path.
Sure, I still can't see anything, so she pushes Kaya back in front of her and grab the tail end of her coat and hold on and put one hand on the wall.
Alright. Put you there. Merrick, you also don't have dark vision, right?
He stepped away for a moment.
Ah. Now I see.
I could theoretically cast Sunbeam.
I mean, you could, but that is a
No.
damaging spell.
I have Sunbeam. Don't do it.
Sunbeam sure would produce some light. However, there are a few negative instances
For like
of
a
Sunbeam.
split second.
Yeah.
I feel like Vegeta's trying to use the final flash as an actual flashlight.
Yeah. What, no good?
Draco.
Okay, we have a flash bomb. Let's use it as a flashlight.
fine.
Let's go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Draco, I was gonna say with daylight it's 60 bright and then 60 dim, so I actually have a 120 aura.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's 60 bright, 60 low light. So it's 120, so your dark vision wouldn't extend past that 120 feet. Because you can only see 60 feet within your sight.
I thought the dim light would be able to extend, would allow us to see that, into that at least, but...
I don't think so. I think it is... Oh, maybe.
I mean, it may be just, you know, trickier to see things in that dimmer light. Because, you know, ocean pollution will, like, I forget what that phenomenon is called, where it's actually, like, there's literally, like, stuff in the water that makes it harder to see.
Extend past light. Let's see.
Are you talking about like phytoplankton
Okay.
and
So, I looked this up. According to a post on Reddit, dark vision does not extend past a light source. Now that, again, grain of salt, that is from some person on Reddit, but that is the information I have found.
Okay, so we have light, but I just can't see beyond that point.
Correct.
I cannot see within my own light, guys. Let us keep going down.
Alright. As you make it over to here, Kaya, you notice in your light there appears to be another tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
There doesn't seem to be a huge reason to go down there, unless you've changed your mind and do want to see what's going on with that.
I'm gonna say nah.
All
We're
right.
on a time crunch.
True.
How much reach does the trident have?
I believe it would be same as the spear. I think it's just 5 feet, but I will check. Trident.
It's 5 feet. Yeah, it's 5 feet, and you can throw it for like 20 feet.
Yes,
2060.
because it's
So
not
I
a reach
can't-
weapon.
So, will I be able to stick it in the hole and see what happens?
I mean, if you really wanted to, you certainly could.
Just so nothing screams or squeal.
It's big enough that our light can go into it, so you'll just be poking into a place you can't see already.
True.
Just, I don't know. I think we should just avoid the optional shit, because
Fair.
I don't want to be in the abyss anymore.
I don't want to lose a trident after just getting it.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to be on land.
So
Same with Luna.
I could fire Eldritch Blast down the thing.
you could. It would produce some light. Not a lot of light, but it certainly would light up a small area.
I mean, it's got a 600-foot range, so I can just see like till it hits something, you know.
True.
All right, I'll throw an Eldritch Blast down the little corridor or hole or whatever.
All right. You watch as it goes down. Your vision only extends for a certain bit, but you do see the light going through the tunnel, and eventually it does hit a wall. Nothing seems
Do I have
to
a sense
be...
of like how far back it hit? Like it's a good ways away.
I'd say it probably goes like 120 feet back.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, as you make your way to here, I'm going to move you to, like, right around here and stop you, Kaya, specifically, because you will see something. Let's see, is it right here, or is it... Where are you in here? Found it. On a large sandy ledge extending out from the chasm wall, you see several dozens of terrifying figures. Dead-eyed giant sharks clustered together, motionless and asleep. Amongst them are a handful of terrifying sharks the size of whales. Fortunately, they seem to be asleep at the moment, and let me give you a picture of the sharks that you currently see mixed in with giant sharks, like aggro.
Ah. Abyss sharks.
Yep. You see this.
Oh no.
The terrifying thing about this is if it will load for chat, it looks sort of undead. I would need you to roll a nature check to confirm whether or not it is.
No.
Oh, damn it. For some reason, it just does not want to load for chat.
That seems fine.
There we go.
You stay away from it.
It's a 12.
With a 12
13.
and a 13. Man, that's a big beat-up shark. Might be undead. Unclear.
Just gotta make a noise that's like kind of like shushing underwater, but you know, not really say anything.
And just for point of reference, there's about 6 of these giant, possibly undead-looking sharks, and 24 giant sharks asleep here.
Luna used her telepathic to talk to everyone to tell them do not say a fucking word giant sleeping sharks.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking.
You do know
As you
there's a
still
path
hold on to
over
Kaya's back.
this way. You did see it as you were coming down. There is more plateau. The light directly hits this area over here.
I'm
Draco, would it be an Arcana? What check did you say it was? To nature?
Nature, yes. Let me look at it real quick.
There you go, Alek.
Okay, a 28. Alu, what you're seeing here are Cetus. These are gigantic sharks that have lived in the oceans for generations. They are probably the oldest living things in all of Thylea. All giant sharks are birthed from them, meaning that Agro might just be a baby. These creatures are, unlike other sharks, are actually relatively intelligent. Not like much more intelligent, but they can plan. Their teeth are often used as spearhead by sea-bearing folk or anyone that happens to notice any that have washed up on shore, as unlikely as it is. They are not undead even though they look as such. It's just after so many years of existence of being a shark of this size, you tend to get a few battle scars and, well, you can see the results very clearly here. They're usually asocial, but it seems like they're okay with sleeping together. The natural lifespan of these creatures is millennia. Thousands of years old. And like any shark, well, like giant sharks, they are ambush predators. So the lower down you go, the more likely it is they will attack from underneath you. Until you finally hit the ocean floor, when they cannot possibly attack you from underneath.
Alu very gently taps Luna and to signal telepathic communication, please, por favor.
And she does so.
Can I convey via telepathic communication? Let's be on high alert. These are extremely ambush sharks. They are extremely dangerous. They have lived millennia. So just stay alert, okay? Can you let the others know? Obviously, since this is pretty important information and I don't want people getting hurt.
You know what? I'm going to give you one more thing since you rolled really high, too. They have a resistance to magic.
Oh, and they might have a resistance to magic.
Luna has like a little dread look on her face for a second as she relays the information to everyone.
Yeah. Shit.
Above game, the magic resistance means they have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all are hearing your head. I hate the fucking ocean.
It's not that bad. Okay, I have a plan. You see the path that we need to take up ahead? Remember that location. I'm gonna turn off the light, and we're just gonna sneak over there.
Gonna convey this information to everybody as she holds on to Kaya's jacket.
Yeah, Andros is just gonna turn off his gem of brightness.
All right. Let me
I
take
think he
off.
really needs it.
back
Now
up
that I think
my
about it.
I mean, it might be good to have a light behind you too, instead of just one up front. Also, you might notice that there's like a gray trail I'm leaving behind you. I've turned on exploration mode so you can see what you have properly explored in the depths so far. I just thought that'd be a
did
neat little
notice.
feature. See the path that you've traveled, instead of just a very small little orb.
Alright. I'm gonna have to turn off my own light as we sneak up over there.
I already turned your light off. You're seeing your dark vision right now. You make your way to the last plateau, the last lit area before the dive into the depths. And you notice something. There seems to be an octopus that's not Howard, that's roaming around you. It tries to, like, it dances in front of your vision, moves a certain way, and then stops, as if it's trying to lead you somewhere.
Can I insight this octo?
You certainly can.
Let me
Luna
find
does not
check
see,
it.
Luna does not see anything.
No, you can see stuff now, because the light should be reaching down. You should be able to see. Let me take a look through your vision. Yeah, no, you should be able to see in this area.
And I
Someone
don't
else
see
roll.
Alright,
Yep.
insight, natural one.
Nope.
It's just a happy little guy.
He's just a
What
funny
was it?
little guy.
Insight.
Yeah. This octopus is dancing around you, clearly trying to lead you somewhere, get your attention. Okay.
Holy shit.
29.
Andrews, you get the feeling that this octopi is definitely trying to lead you somewhere, which is unusual octopus behavior. You're not an expert or anything, but from what you've seen, it doesn't seem like the normal octopi behavior. Perhaps
That's
something
probably fine.
is possessing it, maybe? Or maybe a spell is being put on it to make it lead you somewhere? You wouldn't have any way of knowing at this moment. But something is definitely getting this octopus to try and lead you somewhere. To Twitch. And we're connected. Okay. So, to recap what you've missed, chat, Alu's thinking about doing a Arcana check to see what's going on here, possibly. So, roll that Arcana. With the 21, this doesn't seem like a spell. There's no clear indicators of a spell effect, but its eyes seem sort of glazed, not glazed over either. Like, it seems somewhat cognizant, if not completely cognizant. Maybe there's something in it, like possessing it, to try and get it to lead you somewhere.
Guys, I'm not 100% sure if this is a good idea. I think something might be possessing that octopus. Just a hunch.
I just want to get this over with. I don't want to be down here any much longer.
I'm just gonna look at the octopus and just like point down, like down the pit, see if it responds.
The octopus what's the word when an octopus like shakes its tentacles? There's a word for it, and I'm drawing a blank. Truss or something like that? Is a term for when an octopus shakes.
You're learning all the aquarium facts today, chat.
Okay. Let's see. Your arm's behavior. Well,
Speaking
none of
of
this is
random
helping
aquarium.
me. Damn it.
Speaking of random aquarium facts, did you know that the upside down jellyfish are a thing?
I think I have heard of that. Wow. Ghoul, you took a hell of a turn. I asked what is the term for when an octopus shakes its tentacles. The third link is, what would happen if an octopus wrapped around my neck? The fuck?
Just gonna put just gonna put that back in the depths.
It's called hentai and it's art.
You.
Anyway, so it shakes its tentacles and points in the direction that it was moving. It doesn't have a means of communicating with you being an octopus, but it desperately seems to want to get you to go somewhere with it.
Wait a minute.
Does it allow you to talk to?
You don't need to share a language with the creature if it understands the messages, but it must be able to understand at least one language to comprehend them.
So I will give this to you. Octopi do not speak a language, however, whatever's possessing it might. So it could theoretically work.
So you're saying I could use tongues?
No, tongues
Yo,
would be
what?
language.
Drop tongues.
Tongues would be if it spoke a
You're
language.
gonna use tongue?
I have to make the Dark Souls reference. Tongue, butthole.
Haha.
Hey.
It's 2024. We eat ass now.
Amen,
Luna.
brother.
Luna looks at the octopus. Do you want us to go that way? As she raised an eyebrow.
You hear a voice respond. Oh, thank God, someone can communicate with me. My name is Gorathul. If you can hear me, we don't have to go that way. I can only communicate with people normally if they're within radius of my corpse. I need help. You see, a long time ago, my husband was cursed by Lutheria to turn into an Ichthyeus. He wanted me to kill him, but I couldn't bring myself to do it right away. When I made the attempt down here, I died along the way. Please, help us. If you do this for me, I can lead you to the wise turtle.
Luna stares at the octopus as she pulls on Kaya's jacket harder. So there's a dead person here, as she relays this to everybody else. And I think, I just basically just gonna relate what I've been told.
Can you ask them if that may be able to help, helping them out, if they'll be able to help us go deeper into the depths?
Would that help us get deeper into the depth?
Gorathul responds brightly. I can do better than that. A dragon turtle lives deeper down. I can lead you to him. He's more than willing to help people out, of course, for a price.
She says she can lead us to a dragon turtle that will help us out for a price.
did come across a bunch of treasure. I trust this octopus wholeheartedly.
If you telepathically respond or let Gorthel know you're up for it, he will plea. I know I'm asking a bit, but would any of you mind to let me in instead of risking this octopus? I promise I won't try to take control. I just need to make sure and see that my husband passes properly. I'll only lead you where you need to go. I promise.
So who wants to get possessed?
Luna doesn't tell you
Again?
guys this. Luna's not gonna say anything about this, and she said you can use me.
Okay.
It'll probably be easier because I can use telepath to talk to everybody.
True. All right. And I'm going to put him on the token layer now as you see this come out of the skeleton, or not the skeleton, the octopus. And it moves into Luna and vanishes.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's too late.
Well,
The octopus that was here just sort of moves about its business. Luna, you are in complete control of your faculties and abilities. True to his word, Gorthel is just along for the ride as another voice in your head.
Cool. Luna gives you everybody a thumbs up. It's fine. I still have control of everything.
He points you to a cavern up this way. It's a little higher up than your current position, but apparently there is a group of Ichthyists that live in that general region. It's not showing the ping on chat's view. There we go.
I could see a edge of it,
Yeah.
but that's because it's a black ping.
Yeah. I mean, when I do my... Oh, wait, I see why it's not working. I'm on the GM's layer. There we go. Over this way.
Question: does this mermaid person knows what Luna's feeling at the moment?
I mean,
Being inside her?
he's basically a roommate in your head, so yes.
I don't know. So he's probably knowing that Luna is grabbing Kaya's coat because she used to do that as a kid as a comfort thing.
Oh, yeah. He'll even comment, I understand it's pretty terrifying down here. But you are strong, and so are your friends. I'm sure you'll be able to get through whatever it is you're doing down here.
Sure.
And if you all are quite ready, you can make your way to the Ichthyists lair.
Sure, why not?
God damn it, Boba.
It is basically a Piccolo and Nail situation. Where is it?
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim, swim. Where is... I'm looking for...
So let's go fight these Ichthyists, I guess, or whatever.
Yep. These are the half-crab people. You've fought an Ichthyius or two.
Time to fight more crab people.
Ah. Okay.
Crab
Crab
people.
people.
Crab people.
Crab people. Crab.
Me,
Look like a crab, but kiss like people.
Kiss like people.
just like people.
Crab people.
I just have to find one thing before we get properly started. Where is the... It's in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Now I can roll that later. Making my way uptown. Do you turn the light back on, or are you keeping it off? Again, you're in an area where there is light until you reach the cave proper.
I'll wait to maximize time usage of it. Like, I'll put it back on when we need to.
Okay. Sure enough, you see the mouth of the cave. Through the murky waters, it's just possible to make out the medium-sized entrance of a cave carved into the side of the chasm. The cramped entrance gives way to an enormous chamber littered with stark white skulls of numerous sharks and whales, along with the skeletal remains of several humanoids, all picked clean by ocean scavengers. Before you get into the place proper, you do notice, before getting too deep in, are you trying to be stealthy or just going straight on in?
Do we want to attempt stealth, everybody?
Okay, sure.
I mean, do you have pass without trace or something to help us not be terrible?
I can drop one, yeah.
Then it might be worth it.
I'm not using
Do
my
we
level 2s.
Do we get disadvantage for stealth checks if we're in heavy armor on underwater?
That is a good question. Because water...
You can still hear clanking.
Yeah. It's a bit echoey. So I would say yes. However, with Pass Without a Trace, that does mitigate that, since you get a +10 to whatever you roll.
Pass without a taste. Let's go.
Does anyone have another Pass Without a Trace for me?
It just the effect does not stack. You just have to be within my aura, though.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it.
You guys are terrible at stealth.
Oof.
At least that was disadvantage. If I was disadvantage.
I was very specific in what my requirements were.
Yeah, no. Thankfully,
It's fine.
Let's see. So
Without
that
pass
would
without trace,
be-
I cannot do stealth.
That'd be 25, 16, 29, 27, and 21. So you are absolutely fine. 21. You make your way deeper into the cavern. It seems there are two Ichthyists that are guarding the entrance. Obviously, you didn't see them right away. They were just barely inside, but they have not noticed you yet. Another thing, are you bringing your mounts into here with you? Or are you just swimming on your own right? They should fit, except for aggro. Aggro is not going to be able to fit. The hole is like for medium-sized creatures. Probably a defense measure to keep out the bigger predators from getting in.
Well, if we take mounts, they would also have to roll stealth, right?
True.
So I don't think it's worth the risk. Personally.
Alright. Is everyone in agreement with that, or...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's put them on the GM's layer. We'll say you're coming... Yeah, from the left seems fair. And let me grab my Ichthyists. Where are you? No. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna grab it from the chasm because I know I have one of their tokens here. It's really weirdly spelled. Oh, wait. I see. That's why I'm not finding the damn thing. ACH. Sea monster. There we go. So, what is the plan proper? You do seem to have a surprise attack on them, potentially, because they still haven't noticed you.
How far away are they?
Let's see. I'm gonna say, because it's dark, and they have dark vision. I'm gonna say you're within 120 feet of them. Actually, because you rolled well on stealth, if you're hugging the walls, but they have dark vision, yeah, it's gonna have to be 120 feet.
That counts me out for doing anything right now.
And I'm going to move you all to the undersea battle map. Feel free to position yourselves in the order that you're in, and roll initiative solely for the attack. Obviously, you're not this close yet, but just for the sake of positioning.
Where? There.
75 feet.
What's up with these fucking nat 20s on initiative? It's like twice in a row. With my -1 modifier.
I'll put you all back here. Alright, so Luna, you'd be up first, but again, you are 120 feet away. You could dash right on in. Your movement, however, is halved, so...
So I dash out and move 30 feet, which will put me at 90 feet away.
But hey, this is the surprise round, to be fair, so they're not going to be able to act until next turn.
And I will... Luna's hand shakes for a second. That's holding on to Kaya. She lets go and then she dashes.
Okay. Right, that will put you at 90 feet away from them. So that'll be like 75 feet away. Actually, I can move them back a little bit to make that more accurate. Boop. So, like, let's say about... Nope. Slightly too much. There we go. And then... Up, up, up. There we go. So, that's it for Luna's surprise round. That brings us to Merrick, the sniper. And boy, howdy, are they in Eldritch range.
Yeah, they're definitely in range. I was trying to see. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to move 30 closer and then start doing some Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Alright. Which one is getting the Eldritch Blasts?
I don't know, choose your favorite.
Alright. I'm gonna say this one.
Okay. So I'll move 30 feet closer to it, and then I'm going to start attacking.
30. Alright, so you're also 90 feet.
Right, here we go.
So... Okay. Second one hits. Only the second one hits. Also, keep in mind, I only had you at the edge of the map. This isn't 100%. Well, actually, I could fix that too. Let me measure out if there's a place here that is exactly 120 feet away to make this work. Almost. 120 feet would be off of the map. So then, from that position... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, perfect. So let's put you right there instead. And that guy will take the damage, and they immediately look and see you. Now that you're in range. But hey, this is still a surprise round. Boop, boop, boop. Move them all the way to the back half of the map. Alright, and that'll bring us to...
I guess real quick too, just because why not use the action economy? I'll go ahead and do Horror Frost on my weapon. So it has, we'll have cold damage if I ever get in range.
That'd be from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or 30. So yeah, that would put you right there.
Okay.
Because yeah, that is exactly off the map, is now 120 feet. That worked out really well, honestly.
Nice.
And then from your position 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you weren't dashing, and you have 30 feet of movement, right?
That's correct.
So 5, 10, 15, so you would be able to move from off-screen to here, actually. Putting you on the map. It's a little difficult to do because the map is only a certain size.
Right.
But that brings us to Andros.
Fuck their distance, step of the wind.
Hello there. They now know you're here, Andros. Whatever will you do?
And punch.
Unsurprisingly, that's gonna hit.
Mount my bitch up.
And adventure. The Advantage train's going. This is gonna be...
Thank God for the Advantage train.
Yeah. I was gonna say it was gonna be Stunning Strike.
Okay, and what save is that again?
Con.
That is 18.
That is a failure.
He is now stunned.
And that's it.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to move him so I can actually put the stunned icon on him. There we go. Now we can put him right back where he was. That brings us to Alu.
I mean, I guess I could move a little bit closer.
True. If I move you, like, right here, that's more accurate to your position. And that'd be 5 feet to get to there.
Whatever the max movement is without, dashing.
Okay, so that would be 15 feet, I believe, because you have a movement speed of 30, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15.
Okay. And with that...
Oh my god.
Not again.
Vortex time!
Oh shit.
I mean...
Andros, no!
Oof. Oh, hold on, let me go circle from the back. I mean, you could put it right there.
It's 300 feet range, so, like, I could just put it as far away as possible from...
Yeah, no, I've just made the circle. Hold on, let me... Chat cannot see.
Thank you.
Because I moved them really far back. So
That's gonna be really bad for that one that's stunned.
Yeah, yeah, it is. So like
you
can
can't
put
make
it
dex
right there.
checks.
Oh no. Let me do the lingers.
I was just hitting them from the back. Man, this is a mess.
Oh, it's a strength save, but...
Okay, so let me find Whirlpool in this again. There it is. Whirlpool forms a vortex base. Any creature, water, within pulled 10 feet away. Creature can swim away the vortex. Strength athletics check. I don't think they have athletics. They sure don't, so that's just a flat strength from both of them.
Doesn't the stun one automatically fail?
Let's look up stun again.
Stun. Stunning strike. Condition stunned. Stunned creature, incapacitated, can't move, speak, only falteringly. Creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. So, yes, he automatically fails. Ignore that first one. He's pulled in. So, let's see. 10 towards
the other
it.
one's...
So, I would have to move him off of the map, but just for the sake of it, he's there. He is 10 feet back into the vortex, and he's going to take 2d8 bludgeoning damage. The other one, I believe, succeeded. Yeah, by 1 point he succeeded.
Make sure you roll that damage, Jillian.
Oh yeah. How many
2d8.
Thank you.
Minus 3.
Not too bad this time. For them.
True. But, is that everything for Alu?
Yes.
That will bring us to Kaya.
Alright, swim 30 feet forward.
Okay, so...
And let's hit the stunned one with the guiding bolt, because that has 120 range.
Oops, that's... Oh,
With
shit.
advantage, that's
Fine.
24.
Okay, so let me see. 5, 10, 15... And, oh wait, you have a swim speed. What am I doing? So,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right behind Luna.
Alright. Will 24 hit the stunned one?
It sure will.
That's 13.
Minus 13, and now anyone who attacks him has advantage.
And he is glowing.
Anything else?
I think that's it. Everything else is just out of range.
Right. It would be the Ichthyists, but they are surprised, so that means it's back to Luna's turn.
Luna. Dashes again.
Okie doke.
And that would be my turn.
Oh, wait. Nope, that wasn't quite right. Back from here. No? How did I do this before? Because it was... There we go. Perfect. Okay, and that brings us to Merrick.
Okay. I guess I'm going to move 30 again, and then throw some more Eldritch Blast at the one that we have advantage on.
I'm gonna stop doing that. So it is 15 feet, because you don't have a swim speed.
Great.
Like distance is really a problem for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm just going to keep pewing, so.
Yep, just, that one. I want to hit that one.
That hits.
Natural
That
20,
hits.
natural 20.
Oh my god, let's
Well,
go.
the first one's the natural 20 because you only have advantage for one hit with
it's
Guiding
stunned.
Bolt, right? Oh
It's
yeah,
stunned.
it's stun. I forgot about that. So yeah, no, you
Hell yeah.
get all those in. One, 2, 3. Ooh, 19.
Eat some fucking force damage, dude.
Minus 19 on the first one.
Is he crab paste yet?
14. Whoops. Let me try that again. 14 on the second. Another 14 on the third. And you know, it occurred to me, even though their turn was skipped, they should have made a strength saving throw for the whirlpool. So let's do that again. The first one immediately fails, gets pulled even further back. The second one manages to succeed. So, Yelling, roll 2d8s as well to see how that does on him.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I'll fix that for the other one.
Minus
The other one's
4.
occupied.
He is now further in. So let's see. He was 10 feet back. So he's 20 feet back from his previous position. So keep that in mind, but that does it for Merrick, I'm assuming, or...
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, that brings us to Andros.
Well, since that one's occupied, move on to the other one.
He's really trying to get out of this whirlpool. God damn it.
24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. 27.
Gonna spend a key point to do stunning strike on this one.
Okay. And that'll be another 21. And let's roll that con. That is a 17.
Failure.
Let's stun him up.
And I'm just gonna hit him for 2 more.
Why not? Trash can is right on the dot. Okay, so that would be 30 on the first hit and 17 on the second. All right.
Cool.
And
my turn.
That'll bring us to Alu.
I'll move forward again. Right. And since I have no need to do any, I don't think there's anything else that's useful right now, so I am just letting the water continue going.
All right. And that will bring us to Kaya.
30 feet again. You know, just running behind Luna. Let's use another free guiding bolt on the weaker one that is still stunned. 22.
That hits.
Or another 15.
15. Starting to look real rough.
And it's just out of range from my other attack, so that's it for my turn.
Alright. So it would be the Ichthyeus' turn, but quick question on stun. How long does that last, or do they make a con save at the beginning?
This one right here, he isn't stunned anymore.
Okay.
Because it's like, I think it's like after my turn. After my next turn,
okay.
he gets back to normal.
So let's get rid of his stun.
Near the end of my next turn.
So they both need to make a strength saving throw to see if they get out of this whirlpool. Well, neither of them do as they go even further into the center of the whirlpool.
Well, this one's still stunned, so...
Yeah. So, roll those 2d8s. So that's -8. And... -8. As both of them are... Well, he was, like, right here. He gets pulled 10 feet back. So I will move him here, but he's 10 feet back. The other one's in the dead center of the whirlpool. He's going to have a rough time getting out. And that is it for their turn, which means it is now Luna's turn.
Luna is going to dash.
Okie doke.
And that will be Luna's turn.
Alright. And...
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. And that brings us to the Sniper Merrick. Hey, look at that. They're still in range. Fancy that.
Hell yeah. Alright, is one of them still stunned or advantage or something?
This one right
That
here.
one on the bottom, yeah.
Okay. Then I will start shooting that one, because advantage is great. Let's do Smother's Blast.
So the first and third one hit. So that'd be 24.
Alright, so 24.
Alright.
And that's it.
That brings us to Andros. So they're kind of in the whirlpool now, like really deep into it. You're either going to have to get in there yourself or do some ranged attacks.
No. Good thing one of them is still stunned.
It's true. Okay, so he takes 8.
And 23.
Will hit. He's barely hanging on.
And then a key point.
Okay, that's 9.
28.
He's still barely hanging on. Okay, we're back.
Nice shoot.
And it is now Alu's turn.
I move forward. Let the whirlpool continue going, and end my turn.
Alright. Kaya.
Alright. Scoot forward. Check ranges.
So this one is technically 20 feet back from his current position.
So it's 60 feet away.
Yes.
I just have a free guiding bolt again.
Alright.
23.
That's definitely gonna hit.
16.
Which is more than enough to take him down. I imagine...
Sorry to run low on these free bolts.
I imagine after they go down, you disconnect your whirlpool, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. And that is that for combat against the guards. It seems that if there are more Ichthyists, they're deeper in the tunnel. But they haven't heard you. So you still have the element of surprise if you want to re-stealth up. And
Luna just has a deadpan face as she sees everybody kills them before she even gets there. This one's behind Kyla and grab her jacket again.
We still have Pass Without a Trace because it lasts for an hour and I did not drop concentration.
True. Natural
that one over
here. Oof. I mean, that would be a 22, but it's still a nat 1.
I know.
17.
It's going poorly.
17, 17, 23, 21.
Look at these fucking rolls.
23.
The wrong time to get the nat ones out of the...
Wild.
Right, so that nat 1 is going to hurt you, but I'm doing this is basically a group stealth check. Andros, not quite used to underwater stealthing, bumps into a wall a few times. It is dark in here. And you haven't really produced any light. I probably should have made all those attacks at disadvantage, because the darkness, but
I don't know. I don't think it would work. Because, again, I don't need sight.
Yeah. Right. And your group's together. Eventually you find your way to a central cavern. Those with dark vision see there's like 10 Ichthyists gathered together sleeping. Even in their sleep, they seem to be in pain.
Looks at Kaya.
I cannot do another tactical laser if that's what you're suggesting.
Andros just looks back at them.
We have other lasers that we can do, but...
They haven't noticed you, so that is a plus in your favor. They are still fast asleep.
check something.
I mean, technically you only have to kill one of them specifically, but, like, you're gonna have to figure out which one that is. And the guy who could tell you can't really see through Luna's eyes. One, two, three, four,
Luna actually, what does this person look like?
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he doesn't know exactly what he looks like now, considering the transformation of the body, but he gives you a rough description of what he used to look like. And using that description, if you relay that to Kaya, you can tell that he is this one over here.
Can you put a dot on it?
I can. We'll go with a nice pink.
Okay, that's our target. How tall is this room, would you say, Draco?
And I'll put you, like, right closer to the middle, because that's where you'd be coming into. And let me get a good look at... Not that one. Here it is. Let's see. Entrance, clutches... Oh, wait. They sleep in clutches of 2 or 3 in the chamber. Large chamber opens up to a large chamber 150 feet in diameter. So they're not nearly as close as they are in this image. Let me... Because there's a lot of potential places they could be in. Let me spread them out just a little bit more. And I mean, that works in your favor if you didn't want to fight all of them. Although they might wake up once combat were declared. And you guys would be like, boop, 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 back here.
Does anyone have silence?
Ollie, do you have silence prepped?
That is a good question. Where frickety frick is silence?
And boop. Feel free to roll initiative while you're doing your planning before you attack them.
I do not have silence prep. I do not have silence prepped.
You also notice in the back of the lair there appear to be some giant clams with something glinting out of it. That's weird.
I have a getaway plan for us. If we take out the one that we need to and fall back into the tunnel, I can use this fortress to block the path.
But are you gonna just leave your fortress here forever?
Not forever. They'll eventually forget about it, right? And I'll come back for it.
I mean, I suppose you could just leave it there for the time being. But if you did want to take a long rest at some point down here, you no longer have a place to do it without having to worry about watches. But hey, if you want to do that, that is your decision.
I also have the chance to do something really funny, but that also takes a high-level spell slot.
True.
I can end this guy's suffering really, really quick. I just had to get close.
Yeah, if this is like the quote-unquote big bad, I can just dump a high-level spell on it too if we want to just take him out and run.
I mean, I can tell you right now, this certainly isn't the big bad. This is just your target for this particular side quest.
Nice. So maybe not that then.
Yeah, don't save that. Just save that.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, I could get close, and I could send them to heaven.
No.
That would be putting him out of his misery.
I mean, hey, that would... I mean, he'd still be in pain while in heaven, but, you know, he'd be in a much better place, so maybe he'd brighten up a little.
Listen, everyone's happy in Elysium, right?
It's true. I feel like because he's already suffering, going to Elysium just puts him on normal person level of contentment. Like, he's still in constant agony, so instead of being the happiest he's ever been being in paradise, he's a guy that isn't suffering so much. And that's still a drastic improvement.
Listen, Draco, that's just what we call therapy.
True.
Listen, I'm just throwing out suggestions here. We don't really have a plan besides just kill the guy and run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beat his ass.
And I mean, Hendros is first.
I don't know, maybe I stun him and they won't be alert.
Yeah, just try to silently take him out.
I can try.
The ones nearby are probably gonna react and they might shout, getting everyone, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh, man.
You just gotta stun on the first hit.
Yeah. Just like, hey, buddy. Look over there. Think of the rabbits.
Think of the crabs. Actually, you know what? Don't think of the crabs. Think of the fish.
Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Stunning strike.
Right, that certainly hits, and let's roll his con. Yeah, that's a failure. They have like a +5, and I just cannot get them to succeed on Stunning Strike.
Good, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Dang, that's 30 in the first hit. And that'll be 19 in the second.
Jesus.
And that's a fucking crit, so that is 17 minus 8 minus 19, 21, so that'd be minus another 19. Alright. They're certainly...
Yeah, that's all shit. Well, he's stunned, so...
Yep. And I mean, they're definitely surprised, so they're not going to be acting this turn, but you know what? I'm going to do this for because you're actively trying to be silent and taking him down. Roll me a stealth check. Just overarching stealth check for all those hits. You don't have the benefit. Yeah, we're going to go... Okay. We're back. Hello. I will say... Okay, Bubba mentioned we're back. So, because we're having some issues with our connection, we're going to take a quick break here, stretch our water, drink our legs, hope that OBS sorts its shit out while we're gone. Where is it? Ah, there you are. Be right back. Perfect. Yeah, OBS is just angry. Vicious, in fact.
Is there like stuff downloaded in the background or something, or trying to process?
I don't think so. I mean, I've got like a couple tabs open, but that's nothing new. Like, I've got all the tabs that I need opened for diving down into the chasm. I have something else open in the background, and then of course I have Twitch open, but that's on my PC. On the laptop, the one that's actually doing the streaming, I just have Discord and the game open. So I don't know what the issue is. Apparently there's a poor network connection detected according to Twitch, and our bitrate is poor. But according to OBS, it's fine? So maybe this is a Twitch issue more than it is an OBS issue. Unclear. Anyway, I'm gonna go refill my water. I will be back.
I shall mute.
I have returned.
You're sorry about you.
And you know what? On the plus side, now that I'm back, our bitrate is good, and we're marked as excellent on Twitch, so whatever was happening might not happen anymore, knock on wood. Let's not jinx it.
Just read a couple puns just to test it out.
You know what? I will. I'm reading a book on the history of glue. I can't seem to put it down. Why were the Dark Ages so dark? Too many nights.
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody back, or?
I'm here.
Looks like yelling is muted at the moment, so I don't know if they are back or not. You know what? I have to check something just to be sure on it. Content video producer. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to edit a bunch of videos together, it looks like.
Is that just the best?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
The worst.
Like, I thought I had it set up so it would just connect to them when we disconnect and reconnect, but apparently not. So I've got... The first video is an hour 35 minutes. The second one is 19 in 29 minutes. And this one.
Yikes.
Oof. Apart from that, how is everyone doing tonight?
Good.
I caffeinated pretty heavily, but I am so tired. It's been a long week.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all good. I am trying my best.
That's all we can ask.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot, I miss having ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get up close and bust out the crazy melee, but having the option to just be like, yeah, I'm within 600 feet, fuck you, Eldritch Blast is so nice.
Yeah. Specifically for this scenario too, since difficult terrain water.
Yeah,
Cutting
for
your
sure.
Movement.
That's what after Artavius, I was like, I need to have some kind of ranged option. I can't do this whole stand there and look at stuff. It just kills me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I use my crossbow. I do 2 damage. Oh,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just thought about you.
No.
That's
Hopefully
correct.
We can just take this guy out quick and just run.
That's what
yeah.
I was trying to do.
I accidentally put too much hot sauce in my ketchup.
Right. Well, I think that means everyone is here, so we should be good to get back into combat. We now return to you to your regularly scheduled crab bashing.
Nice. It's a crab rave, dude.
I'll mute until my turn.
Okie doke.
Okay. Now, how to... There's no real way for me to attack quietly. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look back to everyone and tell them, alright, we killed the one guy, and then we all just had to run. And hacha! Crit the stunned guy.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
certainly gonna hit.
That'll be 20.
Alright, minus 20. He's looking pretty rough.
It's within range, so I'm just gonna have to follow up with the punch.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Is that a 60-foot punch?
Yep. I have 60-foot punches.
Makes sense.
Yeah. He's still up.
And make my way towards the exit. We just gotta run.
Right. The Ichthyists are stunned, and the rest of them have... Well, I need to roll some perception checks. No. Okay, that one did.
It was a 21.
Well, also there was a fucking radiance bolt from way downtown that made some noise.
Oh no.
Do I roll my own stealth to see how quietly I can do it or not?
Like, see, here's the thing. I could believe Andros can punch quietly because he has a lot of training. I could reasonably see him doing that stealthily. You just yeeted a bolt of radiant energy against a thing, and it probably made a decent chunk of noise.
It's okay, as long as they're ignoring Andros.
This one's definitely asleep, but Andros, you start to see this one beginning to stir.
He starts to mouth. Fuck.
This is a large room. Would that have echoed? So I'm debating whether or not I have to have the other ones roll perception as well. Some water. Okay. Let's see. Next closest group is over there. Nah. Alright, so on the plus side, Andrews, it seems that only this one has starting to wake up. But if he wakes up and sees what has happened, he's probably going to let the others know what's going down. Alu.
Oh no.
Okay.
Now?
On that group, okay.
Right now?
Maybe it'll be a distraction.
We are not good at the stealth thing, guys.
You know,
What makes you think that?
it was going so well, and then the whirlpool happens. Which is gonna make a lot of noise, so we're gonna have some more perception checks.
I know.
Okay, so that one fails, so roll the 2d8s. Okay, so minus 6. Minus 6. Right, and let's begin. Well, that's a natural goddamn 20. So these two are definitely awake now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the ones in the whirlpool are awake. Let's not sugarcoat it. Oh, wait, I think I rolled one too many. Yep, I did. Although, I mean, this guy was still asleep, so if he's the natural 20. That one's the 19. This guy's asleep. And then we've got that guy asleep, and this one's awake. And I should probably put the sleep marker on them, the ones who are still asleep. So sleep, wake, awake, and you were the other sleeping guy. Okay. Alright. And is that it for Alu's turn?
You're still muted.
Yes.
Okie doke. Well, that brings us to Luna.
Are we fighting or leaving?
I'd say leaving.
Yeah, Luna's gonna follow Kaya.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that, anything else for Luna, or just running after, swimming after Kaya?
Let me ask Kaya.
Alright, that brings us to Merrick. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Because she can't do anything else, because I literally have to be right next to anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
My ranged weapons don't work underwater.
And
All right. I'm going to just attack our mark, if you will, with some Eldritch Blast.
And with advantage.
Hell yeah.
so I guess it's a flat roll, because disadvantage because it's dark, advantage because of that, but that's a 28, which hits.
Alright, I'll get some damage on it first.
So that's 10.
Ian.
It's looking real rough.
Alright, let's try again. 26.
That'll hit.
For another 11 damage.
And that'll do. He
Hell yeah.
is dead. Luna, you hear
Nice.
a sigh of relief in your head from Gorthul.
Okay. Alright, so based on everybody else here, is there anybody else that is like stunned or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
There's some people that are asleep, but some of them are starting to wake up, and on their turn they're going to be a problem.
Okay. Well, I have one more beam left, so I'm going to hit one of the ones by Andros just to be safe.
All right, fair enough.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw one more Eldritch Blast. All right.
That will hit.
For 14.
14.
And just for whatever's about to happen. Let's see. So, anyway, I can now take bonus action dashes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I will say you haven't moved. You could spend your move to dash with that expeditious retreat. Oh, no, wait. It's a bonus action to cast it.
Right, right. So it'll be for next time.
Gotcha.
I could move, but I want to kind of help cover the party a little bit, and then I can always catch up so I can move fast now.
Gotcha. And that brings us to Andros.
Bonus action Misty Step.
All right.
And Andros is just going to run to everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right. That brings us to Kaya.
All right. Just swim further into the tunnel. I'll drop this somewhere so it creates a
Swirling 550.
I guess a barrier to
30-foot radius. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a couple things here. One is I'm going to make the whirlpool itself actual sphere. Oh, good. We can say, for sake of ease, if you bring that back up again so I can see the exact range of it. Okay.
I can let it, like...
You can definitely use that as covering your escape in the tunnel, because the tunnel, as we discussed, is not big. That maelstrom's gonna eat up that entire fucking tunnel behind you, making a massive hindrance for them chasing after you, if that is the plan.
Yeah, it's just mainly just for, like, a... you know, our escape tool.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Hell yeah.
Let's just hope everyone else can follow suit. Other than that, we're just running.
Alright. So, let's see. You guys are significantly down the tunnel with Alu, Luna, and Merrick still being here. The Ichthyists are finally starting to stir. Intruders! Intruders! And they're, like, jostling the ones that are asleep with their action. Those ones are going to have to move only their flat movement. The others are going to try and dash. So that is 30 feet. He wakes up groggily, moves 30 feet. The ones that start their turn in the whirlpool need to make strength saving throws. Well, that is 2 failures and a success. So this guy manages to get out. I think it's still technically difficult terrain while they're trying to swim out of the whirlpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he was like right here, I think. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And you dropped the whirlpool like... Well, if you dropped it, were you planning on holding it until you were in the tunnel proper to drop it direct... Well, obviously not directly behind you because your friends still have to get there. Or are you just putting it in this room right here, right now? Because, like, these two guys are obviously in it if you put it right there.
I can position it so it's like...
Because also keep in mind, this chamber that you're in is 150 feet. They could technically swim around it, or you could hold off on your maelstrom for when you're in the more narrow tunnels to block them off completely once everyone is together.
Yeah, I'll pulled it off. I just hopefully I'm trusting in everyone.
We'll see how these other Ichthyists do. Yelling, I need you to roll the damage for the Ichthyists that failed their saving throw in the whirlpool. Okay, so that is 13 to both of them. 13. And minus 13. So they moved 30. He woke up, but that would mean he would get another 30. The guy's down here. He would be able to move 45, 50, 55, 60. But that's his dash to get up to you. And that is 30 for the one that jostled him awake. These two can begin their movement. That was 30. And wait, were you... Yeah, that was 30 from there. So he is not able to get into the thick of battle. But this one, however, is going to begin its attacks against Alu. It just makes 2 attacks with the Triton. Well, that's not going to hit. And that will hit.
What the heck would I have? I know I have something for this.
Alu takes that 9 piercing while you're, I believe it's Sentinel or something like that.
Can't you hop like since you attacked a friend or something?
I got multiple suffer. This is something I want to see.
Are you thinking of the runic shield?
Yep.
Oh wait, I forgot something that's kind of important that Ichthyists have. Oh well. The ones at the... Okay, and we're back.
Yeah, I will do a hop light.
Okay.
Hop light to hit it.
An 11 is not going to hit. And now that you've done that, it's going to try and make a claw attack on you. 15 will not hit. A 24, though, that will. So you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled. Escape DC is 15.
I'm going to use my reaction to try to...
So that's 4.
I assume a 20 will still hit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
Alright.
Can I move the whirlpool without physically recasting?
No, you'd have to recast it. Whirlpool is an immovable spell.
Well, I had to give it a shot.
Actually, hold up, I'm looking through it. You can choose an area that is 100. As an action, you can repeat the same effect. So it'll drop the first one and you'll keep doing it. It'll just drop the previous whirlpool.
Okay.
It will not. It doesn't use another spell slot.
Actually, you can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. Oh, okay, I guess you can then.
Beautiful. In that case, I'm moving it.
I'm assuming...
over here.
Ah.
Wait, there you go. Thank you.
Alright. And it's time to make those strength saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the last 3 fail. So we'll say that this is the first one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And they all take -6. Alright. And now it's Luna's turn. Would you like to try and make that break out of the grapple? You know, I realize there is something you could potentially do to break it where you wouldn't have to make a save. But I don't want to just give you that answer for free, you know?
Oh, my breath weapon?
No. There's something that you can do, something subclass specific.
Oh, Giant's Might.
Yep. If you suddenly become a large creature, you're not a medium creature that could be grappled. Medium-sized or smaller, you'd have to be grappled by this crab claw.
I was thinking that.
The only issue is you're sort of, like, you'd be in the same place as Alu or Merrick if you grow big.
I mean, technically, since we're underwater, I can float above them.
I suppose, but, like, in this instance, well, if he's holding you higher up, you know what, that works.
Then let my creature grow.
And you are no longer grappled.
Luna glares at it and cracks her neck.
He glares back and snips his claws.
And she's going to whack it.
Understandable.
27.
That's gonna hit.
For 14.
That's 14.
Second one. For 19.
That will hit.
For 14.
Alright.
Third attack. 28.
Will hit.
For 14.
Give it up for 14. Consistency of the 5e fighter.
Nice.
Action surge.
Okay.
So here comes her breath weapon.
Okay.
15-foot cone.
Oop, that's 20.
15-foot cone. And then they will need to do a dex saving throw. This.
There we go.
A DC 15 proficiency bonus. Oop.
Okay. I don't think Giant's Might stacks with Dragon Breath. Would this count as a magical effect?
It's thunder.
It's more racial than magical, right?
Okay, racist.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, I suppose... Like, it's like a dragon's breath
It'd be the same thing
weapon.
like a regular dragon breath weapon.
Yeah.
Or like...
Does a dragon's breath weapon count as a magical effect? The breath weapon of a typical dragon isn't considered magical. In that instance, this breath is also not magical. They do not get advantage on the saving throw against this. So they both fail. Minus 15. minus 15. All right.
And then 2 more attacks. 16?
That just barely doesn't hit.
20.
That'll do.
Or 15.
Minus 15. All right.
And that's Luna's turn.
Right, that brings us to Merrick.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna melee this one while I'm here, and then I'll bonus action dash in a second. So let's get some melee hits going. All right.
That'll do.
Sweet. And he's within 10 feet, so I get my Aura of Hate. So I did not trigger Hoarfrost this time. So yeah, let's do that.
So that'd be
20 damage.
20.
And then one more attack.
That'll hit.
Nice, 19.
All right, minus 19.
And then I will bonus action dash away.
All right. So he's going to take a opportunity attack on you.
Damn straight, do it.
It'll be, well, that's a natural 1.
Hell yeah.
Crit yourself.
That
Crit
is
yourself.
a 19, which I believe means that he hits someone else. Let me grab the
It's
phone.
like crit hit friend.
It might
Crit
be.
a friend.
Yeah,
Yep,
crit a
that
friend.
is crit a friend.
You love to see it.
So he goes to try and stab you, but you manage to knock his trident back, and he stabs the guy in the whirlpool behind him.
Fuck yeah.
So let's see the damage. Oh, buddy.
Beautiful.
Minus 22. So the guy behind him lets out a scream in pain.
Had a crab taste fucker.
Ooh. Sorry. Right, and you whoop, 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 move 30 feet, so that's 20 more feet from your current position.
Hell yeah.
Andrus, you are significantly further back. But it seems that Luna and Alu are still in the thick of it.
Let's see. Because I was there. Just gonna measure it up, because I was right there for Misty Step. I think it was here.
Yes.
And I moved, panicked. So. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty far away. Hold on. Get a measurement, that's 20. Huh. I guess I could just, I don't know, provide cover
True.
or something.
What is the range on your Radiant Sunbolts again?
60. So, same amount as my speed
Okay.
for walking.
I was wondering if you
I
could, like,
didn't-
pepper fire on this guy over here from your position. Given how much
probably.
you've moved.
I only moved to 60.
Okay.
And
6 feet off the
Good.
edge. I'm also going to say, for the sake of argument, you guys are, like, at the mouth of where this giant cavern becomes the tunnel.
could also do this. Let's say like right here. Yeah, that'll get everybody. I could just throw a key bomb.
You could throw a key bomb.
But, you know, I'm just gonna do it.
Right, seeing sunburst. Let's get those con saves out. 4 cons. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm pretty sure all of that fails.
Correct. Four. Not too shabby.
5, 6, 7. That'd be minus 23.
And that's all I'm gonna do. Just
all right.
Keep moving along with the group.
Okay. Kaya. Do you want to continue holding for that maelstrom at the mouth of the cave so they can't follow behind?
Yeah, I mean... But I'm also kind of wondering why Luna and Alu didn't just, you know, run.
It's an excellent question. I mean, I get...
Luna had it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Luna was waiting for Alu to go through, because...
So, like, I understand why Yelling would want to put the whirlpool here, because it's another deterrent, and it keeps a lot of them away. Or a decent chunk at the very least. But maybe he should have moved after the whirlpool, but, you know, the past is the past.
I didn't move because I thought maybe it'll make a bunch more show up.
I mean, this is a closed-off cavern. These are the only ones you could encounter.
Yeah, so they'll come towards the whirlpool, theoretically, to fight us. And they'd all get trapped in the whirlpool, theoretically.
We're not trying to fight them. We're trying to get out.
Because, like, I mean, they can move around this whirlpool. You're not quite in the tunnel yet, wherever it's a closed-off space. However, I do agree this whirlpool was a good move, because it still manages to keep them occupied. I suppose you could also Maelstrom here and make it even harder for them to move after you.
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna have to try. So, DC 19 strength save.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that nat 1.
Even with their magic resistance, they all fail.
Yep. I have been rolling like shit for these Ichtheuses. So, roll that damage.
18.
Minus 18.
Hold on, let me draw the circle.
Minus
Really? It's 40 feet away, damn it.
And they all get sucked closer into the center.
I do love how the Whirlpool and the Maelstrom are going to be fighting each other because it's in position directly on top of it.
Because it does extra damage because he ain't thrashed around.
10. I mean, they're going to have to do another strength save or get tore into the Whirlpool now, too.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 saves. One to avoid the Maelstrom and one to avoid the Whirlpool, so...
So, hold on, I'm going to do another bit of...
Just run.
So let's see, that's 4... Actually, they're all in the Whirlpool, so let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them managed to succeed on the Whirlpool one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one is... It's that one. He isn't getting dragged into the Whirlpool. He is in the Maelstrom, however. So let's see. This one, minus 6. And now I can run that thing that they have that I didn't last time. Ahem. Deep Ocean Fortitude. So if it's reduced to 0, it needs to make a con save with 5 plus the damage taken. So that'd be DC 11 to live through that attack. Yeah, he lives. He's got 1 health now. Woo!
For how long?
Probably not very, considering he's in between a whirlpool and a maelstrom.
Bonus action.
Oh no.
This poor guy gets beaten from water
Good
currents.
job, Kaya.
So that'll be a DC 20 con save. Double
So
tap.
proud of you.
So I love...
Double tap. Yeah, double tap the guy.
I love
to see if
that
he's still
so fucking much. It's like, he lives through getting tore apart by 2 water currents. I'm not dead yet! And then Radiant Bolt to the face.
I hear no bells.
I'm so proud.
Alright, so let me see. Yeah, it doesn't say it's only once per, so... Oh, and it enters a rage for a minute, and he has advantage on all attacks. But, let's see if he makes that... What is it, DC 30 now? DC 20. Because it's 15 plus the 5 for 20, which he just barely beats.
Reaction.
Never
Stay
mind. He's very dead.
Okay, just going for the overkill.
15. Kaboom. Yeah, no, he did.
When I put you down on the ground, you stay in the ground.
This freaking side quest.
And
This
now
Geiger Turtle better be worth it.
here's the Ichthyeus. So they have to make 2 strength saving throws. We'll start with the Maelstrom ones. 1,
So they
2,
gotta beat a
3,
19.
4. None of them... Well, one of them managed to succeed on that one. Is it half damage while they're in the Maelstrom, or if they succeed?
It is. No damage. And
Okay.
they're not pulled. But it is still difficult terrain.
And he's got to deal with the fact he's in a whirlpool and in a Maelstrom.
So they have to roll another set for...
So difficult terrain squared.
The difficultest terrain.
This is just mean and funny at the same time.
Right, so... And now for the strength saving throw against the whirlpool. 1, 2, 3. So, let's see. Failure. Failure, failure, and I think yours is 17, right? So that is a failure on all fronts.
Perfect.
-9. I want you to imagine this. There's a swirling vortex of doom with the Maelstrom, while simultaneously a whirlpool in it, and they're just transferring back and forth these creatures, ripping them apart.
Just casually.
And they have this look. They're already in pain from their existence, but they're even more pain as they're literally being torn limb from limb by water currents.
There's a crab pot.
Which they've lived through.
The 2 spells are playing tug of war with their bodies. Oh wait, there's still the other Ichthyeus. How could I forget? They're not going to be able to make it up to you, but if they dash, they could see you. That was 55, 60. 55. He doesn't want to be in the whirlpool, so... No, that's 65. 55. He's just going to have to stay there. The ones down here. 50... 6. No, that puts him in the whirlpool. 50. Right there. Do. 55. 60. And that's it for the Ichthyeus. Bringing us to Alu. It's time to go.
Okay, fine. Alu moves 15 out of the way.
Alright. You could dash and move the full 30.
Nah.
Oh.
I'm also slightly moving the whirlpool with me.
I have no words.
Fine, I'll rabbit hop too, even though it wouldn't make sense here. The ears are doing extra paddling. I don't know.
You know what? I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
Alright. Luna? Time to go?
Yep, Luna dashes away.
Grab the rabbit.
She grabs a rabbit and puts it on her belt buckle and keeps swimming.
Alright.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Okay. And that brings us to Merrick. You can certainly move your movement to get into the cave proper. Or the tunnel proper, excuse me.
Okay, and with Expeditious Retreat, that's a bonus action dash. Do I still get a normal action dash, or does that replace that?
I think... Sorry, go ahead.
Is that how it works? Like it gives you...
I think...
I mean, I feel like that's more of a DM call.
Google.
Because nobody uses that spell.
Well, technically, you can use an action for a dash.
Because isn't that a thing that rogues can do? Like they use their action to dash and then
Yeah, it basically gives you the rogue dash.
Okay, so
Right.
yeah, if we're going by that logic, then yeah.
Like a double dash, right?
Yeah, double dash.
Sweet.
Don't forget to
That's
throw
what
a
I'm
hand
all ass.
behind you.
That was a good
Monks
game.
can do it.
I mean, it burns a spell slot, so it says you can move at an incredible pace. So I'm going to double dash and haul ass.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll allow it. It's like, I mean, a
Thanks.
dash is an action anyway. It doesn't say it
Right.
replaces the dash action with a bonus action in the spell as
Yeah.
written, I don't think.
Going by rules as written.
So it says a bonus action, take a dash action, so I'm going to dash and dash. Zoom!
Merrick's going fast.
I saved this for just this occasion. If I ever need to, I can haul the ass.
It's a
What?
good thing you did.
Yep.
Watch Andrew do the same thing.
Yeah, out of here.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
It's just, yeah, I'm just gonna go my full 60.
Alright.
Thank you, weird mystic water.
Are we all in the tunnel yet?
I'd say if you make your movement, you're in the tunnel proper.
Yeah. Just
Gonna do it.
Yeah, just get into the tunnel, and if everyone's in the tunnel, I'll drop another maelstrom on the outside of it so it covers our exit.
Okay. So the Ichthyists are going to chase after you. I think there's... Given your movement, and you're not technically on the map, I don't think they'll be able to properly even catch up to you. 'Cause they only have 30 feet of swim. Luna and Alu are 30 feet away from their current position. But they are chasing after you, so just for the sake of argument, the Ichthyists are on your tail. Alu, you could either stay where you are, or you could move your own movement to, you know...
I'm moving my mask. But also, I recast the whirlpool, so it's behind it.
Okie doke. Alright, I forgot to roll for the Ichthyists that are still in a maelstrom and a whirlpool. Hold on. 1, 2,
So many
3,
staves.
4.
Seeing that one there.
You sure do. Alright, so... what is the save again? 19?
Yep.
So 2 succeed, 2 fail. Let's say that that one's the failure. 26 and 26. And they can make the attempt to get out of the maelstrom. Let's see, it's double difficult terrain. And if we are going with rules of stacking difficult terrain, that means they can move half of their movement. So what is half?
Did they roll for the whirlpool?
No, I was going to roll that after the fact. Actually, you know what? I probably should roll that as well. Strength, strength, strength. Okay, so failure, success, success, failure. Huh, the ones that failed before succeed now. So these two take 4, minus 4, minus 4. So they get dragged closer to the center. This guy gets dragged closer to the center of the whirlpool. They're just changing places. Alright.
And dead body's just going back and forth really fast.
Yeah. Just whipping around. Occasionally it'll bump into them and they have to try to push it out of the way. It's Luna's turn. I get the feeling you're probably going to use your dash to get the fuck out.
Yep, and grabbing the rabbit on the way.
And with Luna and Alu moving that last little bit of distance, Kaya, your action goes off and you cast the maelstrom at the entrance.
Yep.
Sealing them off. You manage to break through and find your way back at the chasm. I'm just going to do some quick cleanup on this map here before I move in.
You all hear in your head, I hate the ocean.
I mean, Gorthel, I mean, I like it, but I grew up here, so... Anyway, thank you. Ready to head to the Wise Turtle?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Do we want to do that now or next time?
I figured we could do that next time, unless you guys are good to keep going for a little bit. Because that's down here, in the void proper.
Do we have swim by sharks?
Meet the turtle and then end.
I'm pretty tired, I'll admit.
Why don't we end then?
Yep, we can certainly end here. Just for the sake of quick upkeep, would you like to move Kaya and Andros to the front, producing light? Because you're about to enter the pitch black void.
Hell yeah.
Change places.
I don't know. Luna will shrink back down and then grab Kaya's coat again.
Boop, boop. There we are. Alright, or you could have Andros in the back as a backlight source if that's what you'd prefer.
Fine with whatever.
We'll just conga line, it'll be a fine.
Alright. And I'm sure you'll be happy to know that since his lair is on the wall, you can continue hugging the wall. You don't have to swim in the dead open ocean water.
I'm gonna gain my key point back through my belt.
Alright. And let us end there. Let's start going around the horn. Before we do, I'd like to thank everyone who is watching for dealing with the constant disconnects. Appreciate it. It was a rough night. Not sure whether to be mad at my ISP, OBS, Twitch, or all the above. Oof.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully for next time.
Okay. Hopefully. But yeah, going around the horn. Broden, how'd you like tonight's session?
More swimming. This ocean part feels like it's so long.
Yeah. Honestly, I said a while back, I said 3 to 6 sessions. I may have underestimated the ocean part. Might be longer than initially believed.
But I'm still having fun. And support, I'll keep saying it, support everyone else here.
Hell yeah. Oshi, how'd you like tonight's session?
I enjoyed tonight's session. It was funny. I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do. When I saw them make the whirlpool in the minstrel, I wanted to start pushing them all in there.
Yeah.
But due to Luna's fears, she wanted to get the fuck out.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand you guys want to get out. I feel like you probably could have taken them all on. It just would have been a hell of a long fight.
Mm-hmm. And
you'd be very beaten up afterwards for what you have to do at the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I activated my belt.
Of course, you could still make the attempt to take a long rest at some point. It'd be a little risky, potentially.
I just need a short rest to get my key points back.
Short rests are great.
True. It's great for warlocks and monks.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the other casters, not so much.
Unless they're elf.
That's true.
I'm still pretty decent on some slots.
That's it for me.
Alright. Than, how'd you like tonight's session?
Beat up a lot of crab people.
Sure did.
Felt pretty good. Had fun. Of course, as Broden said, support everybody here. You'll see me as a Solve Rook with Alek over there. And that's it.
Alright. Speaking of, Alek, what do you have going on?
Oh, hello, it's me. Apologies for the fatigue. I know I was a little bit quieter tonight, but I had a good time, though. I did like 47 damage with Eldritch Blast in a round, which was insane. Being able to snipe, I really enjoy this build a lot. Being able to actually have ranged attacks is so much nicer than what I had before. I'm really enjoying it, so good stuff. Plus, even my melee damage is still Gucci. So anyway, I should be back tomorrow streaming something with Chaos. We're gonna do something co-op or whatever, and then hopefully next week's back to kind of more of a normal schedule. But the VOD from our latest D&D session that I DM'd goes up tomorrow, so check that out if you missed it. It was good stuff. Lots of RP, and just the most insane bullshit ever. I can't even begin to describe. So anyway, good stuff.
Hell yeah. And Yelling, what do you have going on?
I am working on art and also models. So for next session, actually.
Ooh.
Next campaign, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understand.
So that's exciting.
Hell yeah.
What else? If you want to have a peek at it, there might, maybe, just possibly a little snippet, a little sneak peek on our blue sky, on my blue sky.
Ooh.
Maybe, just possibly.
Perhaps. Let's have
Mayhaps.
to go there, follow, and see.
Yeah. Just mayhaps.
Alright. And you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Monday you can catch me here for Crosscode. We're still going around the world, getting all the treasure chests I missed, finishing up the side quests that I have yet to do, going to secret facilities and fighting monsters that man hath created. Last time we fought a snowman in a UFO. That was pretty crazy. Tuesday, you can catch us over at Burnout Vaughn's channel as we do Wild Beyond the Witchlight, or as we're calling it, Phase of Our Lives. We've just gotten to the carnival, and we've been doing all sorts of fun, wacky shenanigans. Carnival games, riding in a bubble, all that fun stuff. Oh, there was a snail race. How could I forget about the snail races?
And I got everybody drunk with lollipops.
Also true. So come check us out over at Burnout Vaughn's channel on Tuesday. Also, we do party games here other Tuesdays. It's bi-weekly. On Wednesday, you can catch me here starting up Wind Waker on the Wii U. I still need to work out a way to record the Wii U screen. I'm probably going to get another webcam, one for my VTuber model, one for the actual tablet, so it makes it a little easier. And hopefully that goes well. Thursday, you can catch me in DeLuna 13 here, playing through Dream Drop Distance. We are about to start the next world with Riku, and Sora needs to finish up the Country of the Musketeers. What? What happened? Did I cut out again?
It sounded like you were.
Sound like it.
Well, I'm assuming that the stream at least heard it, because it doesn't look like we're disconnecting on OBS. Anyway, Friday, you can catch us back here as Immortal Symachia continues their delve into the void. They will hopefully meet with the Wise Turtle and maybe get an ally in their fight against Scylla. You'll just have to tune in to find out how that goes. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid? I think we're going to raid Hey Mr. Rabbit. He's playing through Chained Echoes. I'm not familiar with that game, and I'm curious to see what that's all about. What should our raid message be?